What's going down? What's going down, man? We back in the building, man. Just, rolling with the punches, baby. Yeah, man, back on Noonish, man. Thank y'all for joining us today. We had CY on already on the first time go around. We're trying to get as clear of a image as we possibly can. Fix any issues that you guys may be experiencing on your end. It's just looking a little grainy on our end, but you may not be seeing what we're seeing, but hopefully not anyway. But yeah, we're back, man. If you don't know, I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, here with my awesome co-host, my uncle, Ronald Boleware. I'm about to get up, stand up real quick. Got to plug something in real quick. But, we got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, man.
We're going to start diving in. Soon as I get back in my chair.
Oh, yeah, we can jump in, man. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, man.
You sent me the run of the show.
Oh, yeah. And shout out Mark Clayton. I did want to mention this, man. You see the shirt I have on right now, LIVV Audio. Last night, Mark had a awesome event, man, with the release of his new headphones, the LIVV brand. It's a ergonomic headset, man. Beautiful headset. Fits well. It's made for, athletes. He said, one of his things he mentioned was he got tired of, when he had to do that comeback route or a hook route. When he hit that plant foot and come back, his headphones would fall forward, and slip off his head, and just different activities that he did with the headphones, no matter what brand it was, it just wouldn't stay on. So he decided to create one that wouldn't allow him to move, and do what he has to do in his profession, and listen to music while he's doing it. I listen to music all the time when I'm working out. Matter of fact, I've left the gym to go back and get my headphones when I left them. But no, it's very dope, man. I'm super proud of Mark, man, and what he's doing with LIVV brand, and looking forward to seeing a lot more people with the headphones on their heads in the future, man. Dope design. It's the sexiest headphone around. And that's LIVV, LIVV Audio. Boom. Check them out. You'll see it. They'll be releasing the first rendition, the first MVP. Yeah. Right? This December, right before Christmas. But yeah, man. Here we go. Let's jump on in this thing, man.
Jump on in, man.
What we got to talk about today?
What we got first off the
top? Who we got to talk about today?
Who we got?
Let's hit him. We're gonna jump right in this NFL talk right now. Huh?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get to the money. So, coming out the gates, Dallas Cowboys news, baby. Let's get it, man. So, we got first off, CeeDee Lamb. I guess let's talk about the game first.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the game this past weekend. I think we got a pretty good kicker. I don't know what you think.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Aubrey.
Yeah.
My boy went out here and hit a 66-yarder like it was nothing.
That would have been a record, but only was in...
Well, it is a record right now.
Oh, okay. So
Jason Tucker. Is it Justin Tucker? One of the two.
Yeah, anyway.
Up in Baltimore, hit a 66-yarder last year. But I'm talking a lot of wind, all kinds of elements and stuff behind.
Yeah, but then he hit his in regular season, right?
Yeah, in the regular season.
So I don't know if can you set the record or tie it in preseason?
I don't know. That's a great question. I don't think so.
Yeah, so
I'm
not sure. I'm not sure. But,
that's a great question. Yeah. Did he set the record the other night? I don't know.
Did he tie? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. We'll find that out by next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to research that right now.
Nah, man. No. It was pretty awesome to see him do what he
just
did.
To see it, But he was kicking them long last year, so
yeah.
It's kind of like because last year he tried one from 60-something, but he missed it, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he made 62, 63. Yeah. Like, I mean, the man got a boot on.
Oh man,
and he's very accurate as well. So I'm happy that he's our kicker.
Yeah.
I must say that first and foremost.
Oh yeah, me too.
We lucked out, man. Punters and kickers, two positions we need the punter more than the kicker because we
with that new kickoff rule.
Well, that, and we get a ball up so much. We definitely got to play the field position role, you know.
Yeah.
Because we give it back so often. But anyways, Justin Tucker, McCown, appreciate you, big dog.
Okay.
You can see us clearly, bro?
Let us know.
He says, I can see you clearly now, man. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Can you hear us? How do it sound?
Hey, now that the rain is gone.
Do it sound right? Shout out Mr. McCown.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Glad
And
to
talking
have
your
you.
ish in the building, man. Appreciate you talking your ish. That's what we're here for, man. That's what we come to do. And we will acknowledge you if you come in the building and talk your ish with us. Like, straight up, man.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, man, so, you know, it was a very, you know, we got to win against the Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders, that is. A nice little, you know, 27-12 victory, right? Defense looks like they're figuring some stuff out. Defense has been very impressive this offseason or this preseason.
Yeah, you know, well, you know, preseason, you can't put much into it.
Yeah, not getting real looks.
I mean, but you know, preseason is, you know, I look to see is in the young guys standing out.
Yeah.
And man, and the most ones that stood out over both of the last two games, it's been some of the defensive back play.
Absolutely. The defensive backs for sure.
And this is the funny thing, you know, the guy Hall that intercepted the ball and ran it for the touchdown.
Yeah.
You know he played for North Texas State, right?
No.
And he intercepted Stephen Jones for Arkansas. And that was his last interception for a touchdown.
Wow.
Was against Jerry Jones' grandson.
Yeah, that's how I knew about him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we got to look at this kid.
Yeah,
I saw him with my own eyes.
Yeah, he picked it off.
Yeah.
When North Texas, he's from North Texas State, and they played Arkansas. He picked off Stephen Jones. And ran for a touchdown.
North Texas up and Denton.
Yeah. So and then plus, you know, he gave up that long ball early, but other than that, you know, both games and like I said, the secondary has looked good and anything else, and you know, and Overshown made did he play the other night? But I know the first game.
Yeah, he played. He played.
But the first game, I didn't watch much of that second game. But the first game, Overshown, you know, made a couple of flashes into the backfield and made the tackle, and that's what we're gonna need him to do in the regular season.
Oh, yeah. You know who I'm talking about?
Who are you talking about?
19, Trey Lance.
Oh yeah,
played much better this week, man. You know, again, I'm not looking at the results like a lot of people look. I'm looking at mechanics. I'm looking at his ability to run the offense properly, keep it moving forward. He got two touchdowns, one running and one passing the other day on Saturday. Of course, it's preseason again, basic defense. But what's astounding about him, he has less than 400 passes. Like he had 300 and some passes in college.
Yeah,
he's got less than 500 passes on his arm. Less than 500 in his career.
That's why
out of high school.
That's why the question mark is so big on it. You ever? I mean, you know.
Yeah, but but what I've seen in those throws is very impressive, huh? Like the kid's an impressive athlete. He's got a good arm. Like, hey, that's how I want to start. Like in baseball, I'm used to that. In baseball, you go get a 16, 17-year-old kid that hadn't got any pro college at bats at all. And you teach that kid the right way from the start.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that.
You know, you instruct them from the start, and they only have this system, only know this way to do these things. And you know, it was, I think COVID had something to do with that, right? That COVID year had something as far as Trey Lance is concerned. You know, when everything basically shut down or whatever. I think he played one season, and they played that spring, and he sat that one out, and then got drafted. I believe that's
something like that. Something real strange. But
yeah, man. So you know, y'all know how I feel about it. I ain't trying to beat a dead horse. You know, like I believe it's time. You know, maybe 6-7 games into it, 4 to 8 games into it, hand the reins over. Is all I'm saying, because you know we know what we're gonna get out of the other guy.
Yeah.
But no, man, you know, very, very excited, man, to get this football season cranked up. And there's definitely one guy. And before we get to that, I don't know if you saw that old Randy Gregory was released by Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Good.
Now, not good. Would you bring him back to Dallas?
No.
Why not? Why not? He played good here. He was an impactful player for the Cowboys, which led him to getting that massive contract in Denver.
Right. Okay.
And then he played well for San Francisco last year.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, he's part of the reason why they got to where they got. That he did his job. opposite of Bosa and also Chase Young. You know, they went and stacked that D-line up, and San Francisco did very well. He played well for those guys. You wouldn't take a chance on bringing him in?
No.
Bad locker room guy? Like, what do you think?
We just need to move on from some of these retreads, man. We need fresh blood. We don't need some guys that's okay, pretty good. We need some dogs in here, man.
You don't consider that to be veteran talent? I felt like he was a dog once they let him get his green. You know what I'm saying? Get his medication.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring him back. You asked me.
Yeah.
I'm saying no.
Man.
I wouldn't bring him back. I want some fresh guys,
yeah.
To come in and do something with a winning attitude.
Yeah.
Because, Randy Gregory, he did good with those guys. But, I'm just ready to move on from a lot of Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
And like I say, it's some of them that got traded and some for different reasons. And like I say, I'm not wishing anybody. I want everybody to have a long, illustrious career, but just not with the Cowboys.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because they didn't have their chance and they didn't do a lot to me when they was there.
It wasn't performance that he got cut for or released. It wasn't because of a performance thing at all.
No.
He didn't show up to anything. He didn't show up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you said, like the coach said, you can't miss what you never had. He never showed up to anything.
Yeah.
Didn't show up to mini camp, training camp. Nothing.
And then you know how Uncle is. When I'm done with you, I'm done with you, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with you. So you did that here. You didn't do that there. You might get here and do. Why you treat me different than you did to other people? Because at those other teams, he showed up.
Yeah. And then we got CeeDee Lamb too, though. But yeah, he showed up at the other spot. He showed up for us. But you talking about Tampa Bay? He didn't show up at all.
Yeah.
He obviously didn't want to be there.
Okay, but and then if you play so good for San Francisco, you'll still be there. I got a lot of. That's just me. That's just how I think. That's just how I think.
That give and take. Were they willing to deal with the things that Randy Gregory comes with?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not willing to deal with that anymore. I deal with that
off the field and
I'm not. I'm not going to deal with that again.
You're not doing it again?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even consider bringing Randy.
So you know what that looked like already is what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, I feel you on that too.
So I wouldn't bring him back now.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that as well. And that's that Tiger.
Yeah.
That Tiger stripes ain't changing is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's hard for that to happen.
So I'm question of the day, right? At a decade, of the year, the month, whatever, the season. What you think about the CeeDee Lamb situation? Is it Jerry that's tripping, or is it CeeDee that's tripping?
They both may be tripping a little bit.
You think CeeDee's tripping?
35 million?
Hey, when you got Dak throwing to you, you need to get as much as you can because you might not play no.
Hey, it don't matter who throwing to you. You better get what you can, but you can't be ridiculous with it.
That's not. Know. But we talk about the market.
Yeah, okay.
And CeeDee was, by the numbers, one of the top receivers in the league last year.
Yeah, absolutely. He had the most yards. I don't know if he had.
Justin Jefferson came out and said it himself. CeeDee Lamb is a better receiver than me.
Well, that's a new breed of athlete right there to come out and say people better than them. I would have never said it.
I wouldn't either, but
I would have never said it.
I'm just speaking of what he said.
Is CeeDee better than him for 1 year or CeeDee better than him for 8 years?
CeeDee can't throw to himself. No. And CeeDee only been in there for what? This is the fourth season? Coming up on his fourth season?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So, so that's part of my gripe. CeeDee, Justin Jefferson have done this, how long, 8-9 years? And then and then it's the first thing. I'm the type player like this here. If I played with Jefferson, and he came out and said CeeDee was better than him, I don't even want to play. I'll tell him to his face, say, homeboy, I don't even want to play with you no more, man.
Where my picture go?
Man, we having some little technical difficulties. I don't know if y'all can see us or what, man, but let me see if I can jump on YouTube right quick and see what's going on.
There we go.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
We're back. I don't know what happened there for a second, but tell you what. Tired of the Quadri Ishmael going on around here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So CeeDee is just that's how we back now.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, CeeDee is that's a very polarizing topic right now. And a lot of people like, man, and this one thing, especially after Dak getting that 160. Like CeeDee deserves, when Dak became the highest paid, CeeDee has done a lot more in this short amount of time than Dak has. Like that actually mattered to me. This is my opinion right now, okay? And he's gonna get his money.
Oh yeah,
I don't think Jerry's tripping. Like CeeDee don't need to be in training camp right now. He knows the offense.
He needs to be getting his little time in with Dak though. They need to. I mean,
why when Dak holds the ball? Like it don't matter. Dak holds the ball too long. It ain't no timing routes with Dak.
We are not really discussing that right now. I don't know how CeeDee got 1,600 yards. He led the league, and I know he had the most yak. He didn't have that many. He didn't have that much yak. He had 4 or 5. He had 400 or 500. But the other first 1,200, Dak throwed it to him. He might have ran 400 or 500. Mm-hmm. But also Tyreek Hill had a lot of yak too. He was right behind him. Absolutely. Nobody talking about Tua, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking just strictly about money. And me personally,
talk about Tua later.
Yeah, me personally, I would not give CeeDee Lamb $35 million. I would not.
I would.
And I would not give Dak.
That's the market. Huh? That's the market, and he's proven to be a top receiver. And CeeDee has been cold since college, since before college. CeeDee been that dude for a long time.
I don't care what you did in college.
Well, in the pros, he been that dude.
Yeah, he went 1 year. 1 year.
I mean, he only played 3.
I mean, I
and he can't throw to himself again. He's probably that dude in the first 2 years.
Nobody can throw to themselves.
Exactly.
I mean, you got guys. You got guys with 13,000, 14,000 yards. We're not going to discuss that.
Kirk Cousins was throwing accurately to Justin Jefferson, giving him the ball in stride.
Exactly.
Jamar Chase. Chase.
We're not talking about
had
that
Joe
right
Burrow
now.
throwing the ball accurately to him, giving him the ball in stride, hitting him on deep balls.
Okay.
Yeah, I can name Tyreek Hill said that Tua is a more accurate quarterback than Pat Mahomes. He's getting hit with the ball in stride.
Exactly.
On every route in the route tree. Can't say the same for CeeDee.
All I can say is this.
Bubble routes and
all I can
short
say
slants.
is this. That the numbers don't say that. People's mouths say that.
The tape says that.
Okay.
The tape says that.
Okay, but the evidence don't.
The tape is the evidence.
Okay, but at the end of the day, Dak had the most passing yards and the most touchdowns last year. Regardless of how he got it. And to diminish New York and Washington players by saying he playing against South, that's the way we do when we want to make somebody sound better.
What were their records last year?
They won some games.
That's what I based
it on.
And
they didn't beat Dallas. Let me say it like that. Dak's so sorry, but they didn't beat Dallas. But anyway,
they probably beat each other.
Well, they had more than, now they can't beat each other because they had more than 2 victories. But anyway, that's another subject. Let's talk about the subject.
Not many more. You know what I'm saying? Not many more.
Yeah, that's a whole nother subject. But anyway,
like
you asked me, I wouldn't give CeeDee no $35 million, me personally.
And you wouldn't bring Randy Gregory back neither?
No.
Man.
And I wouldn't get Dak.
You right there with Jerry right now. You just
absolutely, because this is the thing. Jerry Jones, Dallas.
Jerry's gonna sign CeeDee.
He might, but the most important thing to Jerry has already been accomplished. Dallas is the most expensive franchise, sports franchise in the world.
So all of that
CeeDee and Dak, all that's low on Jerry. That's not as high on Jerry priority list as people think it is.
Oh, no doubt. No, I mean, especially Dak. I think CeeDee is more so because he's come back and retracted for some things that he said. At least. But Jerry Jones plays with the media like that. Remember the Zeke Who shirts when Zeke was going through his contract negotiations before they gave him $100 million.
Exactly.
Zeke Who?
Zeke Who? Yeah, Jerry do that.
Like that's what Jerry does.
And do you know what that does? That keeps the people talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
Going.
And that's what Jerry wants. People to talk about the Cowboys,
absolutely.
Look at the Cowboys, spend money on the Cowboys.
Absolutely.
And as long as people are, because like I said last week, the Cowboys may be losing, but Jerry is winning.
Jerry's winning every time. And he's going to continue to win every time.
Yeah, because Jerry's a smart man. So
that's what Jerry does.
So, all that back and forth about money, what I think, and all that, this the whole thing. Jerry winning while the Cowboys.
Jerry just wants you watching.
Oh yeah, exactly, and that's what he got people doing.
And that's why Jerry and Stephen A. have become such good friends.
Oh yeah,
over time because
Stephen A. about the Cowboys almost every day doing basketball season, baseball season, the Olympics, everything. He's gonna bring up the Cowboys, and he's gonna keep the Cowboys relevant with the media. So Jerry loves Stephen A.
Yeah, Jerry loves Stephen A.
Oh yeah, and moving on to the next.
That ain't even a love-hate relationship.
No, that's
a love relationship.
Love.
Because Stephen A. is part of the reason why we up to $10 billion. Because he's keeping us relevant. Talking about because it ain't the winning. Yeah. It ain't the winning culture that Jerry has cultivated around the Dallas, Cowboy environment and around Frisco. Like that ain't why. It's because the media keeps us front and center.
And
if you control the narrative,
not only the media, the fans.
Oh, absolutely.
By buying more Dallas Cowboy paraphernalia than any other team. Even right now, I think I could be wrong, but Dallas Cowboys, you got 32 teams, and the Cowboys are selling 18% of the NFL paraphernalia. And at one point, it was as high as 33%.
Wow.
And now it's gone down because they added more teams. Dallas is selling 18% of the NFL paraphernalia now.
That's about as how many I think that's the same percentage as Tom Brady's Super Bowl wins.
That's
a lot.
Yeah, so that's a lot. So that's what Jerry's worried about. CeeDee, Dak, all that. That's for the fans and the podcasts and the talk shows and the sportscasters.
Yep.
But Jerry has already done his thing by getting Dallas up to that $10 billion.
Yeah, no doubt.
And now he's working on getting them to $11 billion.
Man, Jerry is he's great at what he does, and can't nobody argue with that, man. Yeah. So we'll keep this train rolling because we got a lot to talk about today. So on to the NFL news, man. And let me see here. Let me turn some of this down. I'm making the machine run a little slower because I got so much open in front of me.
Yeah.
Right now, so let me just gonna close that out. So we can do what it do the right way. So moving on, like I mentioned. First, we'll start with Tua, man. What you think about this whole Tua situation coming out, basically saying that he's able to play much better now because he has a positive influence around him right now. Said Brian Flores was just dogging him out every day he woke up, telling me how much he sucked. He didn't belong there. Like, how can you be a coach and expect somebody to win in that situation?
That's not the first thing Brian Flores has done. His name been attached to a couple of negative things. I can't recall what they are.
Yeah.
But then I think everybody kind of knew him and Tua didn't get along.
Oh, yeah. He didn't want to. He didn't want to draft Tua.
Yeah, and that's why Brian Flores is gone and Tua is still there.
Mm-hmm.
Most of this stuff, this is just what I believe, because all of the situations that I have ever been in, and I believe when you get to a certain level, it's not that much difference in the players. It's the environment and the coaching.
Yeah.
Because these athletes are within 3 to 5% as good as the worst cornerback in the NFL to me is within 3 to 5% of the best one. It's just that his environment and who he's playing with and his coaching, that's the other part that makes them better.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
That's just my opinion. It ain't no fact on that.
That's that development part.
Yeah.
And understanding communication is what's heard, not what's said.
Yeah.
So you could say something until you blew in the face to somebody, but if they're not receiving your message, it's pointless.
Yeah, because this is the thing. You have to fall into the right situations, because there's a lot of NFL coaches wouldn't even let Patrick Mahomes do all that for running, falling down.
That behind the back pass Saturday. Incredible.
See, now Patrick Mahomes has done so many playground plays and won 3 Super Bowls.
Yep.
Whatever he do, you can't tell him no now.
Yep.
You can't tell him no.
At this point, you can't tell him. Especially when he completes the pass.
Yeah. So
my boy threw it behind his back.
Yeah, so when he completed the pass behind his back and he got 3 Super Bowls, can Andy Reid tell him, say, man, don't do that? But I completed it. And I got 3 Super Bowls. What you talking about, Andy?
Yeah.
But now, but Tua coming in as a rookie, coach over him, he can't. He hasn't established. He hasn't won nothing.
He's looking up to this dude as a mentor, like you the head coach of a new rookie. He's hungry for your knowledge and information.
And then his coach is restricting him instead of blossoming him.
Yeah.
Letting him blossom.
He's not watering that seed. He's drying them out.
Yeah. So that makes a lot of difference.
That's wild, man. And then to see Brian Flores come up yesterday and try and talk about. This is like, bro, like, you should have known. You don't do that to a kid. And that whole, I ain't gonna get on the Dolphins, but it's been a whole lot of craziness going on.
You don't do that to anybody on any level if you want to get something out of them. If you want to get something positive out of them.
Like, nah, there's nothing positive coming out of that action right there, For every action, there's a reaction. And there's nothing positive coming out of beating somebody up mentally.
Beating somebody down.
Every day.
And every then expect it. So you feed negativity into them and expect positivity to come out of them. Man, that don't work.
I hope Brian Flores, he's a solid coach. I hope he gets another opportunity, but I hope he has taken this lesson and learned.
Yeah, I hope he's learned his lesson. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Learn, man.
Oh, yeah.
That ain't cool at all. That ain't cool, man. I don't know where they do that at. But yeah, that Patrick Mahomes pass was crazy. He said that he didn't even plan that.
No, I believe that.
He said that he was mad at Travis Kelce for running the wrong route and threw it behind his back. Literally, it was going to be a complete pass, and everybody talking about it. He said he forgot about the play because he was mad that Kelce ran the wrong route. He said somebody was like, "Did you know?" He's like. He's like, what are you talking about when they asked him? And then he's like, oh, yeah. But now because people coming out like, bro, you just throw a ball behind your back in football, bro. We saw LeBron do it in the Olympics on the court, but we seen Magic Johnson, all kinds of people. We've never seen a quarterback throw a ball behind their back, man. Patrick Mahomes is special, man.
Yeah. The only place I've seen somebody do that, you know where I see somebody do it at?
At the park.
At the park
on the playground. Yep.
Yeah, and there's certain coaches, the way Patrick Mahomes played, back in the day would say, you're a playground player.
Yeah.
Come sit by me.
Yep. Straight up.
Yeah, so it's all about where you at, your teammates, your surroundings, and all that's got a lot to do with how good your career goes.
Absolutely. Everything to do with it, man. I was watching an interview with my boy Mike earlier, and he was talking about his upbringing and how, he always wanted to be a coach. Because the coaches around him were such impactful influences on him. You know what I'm saying? And you don't hear that very often from even as a kid growing up, he wanted to coach over playing.
Yeah.
He had, he's got records still at Central Arkansas, had the opportunity to play, but wanted to coach. So he followed that coaching path versus rehabbing his knees and doing everything else that he could do to get to the league and spend that time there.
He wanted to be a coach.
Very smart decision, man. Very smart decision, man. But did you see Stephon Gilmore? He also signed with the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Yep. Good. So,
I mean,
he was good for us now. We can't just poo-poo on the man now.
No, I can't. But this is the whole thing that Uncle's bothers Uncle about the Cowboys. Now, he did very well for about first 13, 14 games.
Yeah.
The last 2 or 3, not so much. And he was hurt, and I understand that. But I'm saying that's my exhaustion with the Cowboys. Yeah. They'll play good for 12, 13 games. Then so. That has nothing to do with him, but I'm just exhausted with the Cowboys doing that.
Yeah.
And then you come in and you play good at first, and then you do the same thing. So I hope you play real good for where you go, Minnesota?
Yeah, Minnesota.
Yeah, I hope you play because I hope he plays good for Minnesota as he did for us. Because those
I'm listening to you. The headphones.
Because those first games, the first about 12 games, he was locking a lot of stuff down, and I appreciated him. But then he kind of pulled a hammy, and then some things started happening with him, and I was just like, well, here we go.
Yeah, Minnesota just had that rookie that passed away.
Yeah,
and I'm sure that came from that. He might not have had that opportunity had that not happened.
Yeah, absolutely. And with Bland and Diggs and the young guys we got, I'm not saying none of those are as good as Gilmore, but I'm saying with Gilmore on the field, they won't have a chance to develop.
Yeah.
So I think it's more conducive for us to let him go and put the young guys in there. And if we're going, and if Bland going to give up 2 or 3 touchdowns, that's okay because he'll pick one and go to the house.
Yep.
You'll leave him alone then.
Yeah.
So I think we did the right thing by trying to develop our young guys.
No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it.
Because I like Gilmore, so I'm not going to say a lot. I'm not going to say
And we got some more young talent in there this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
The rookies. So, it's we're deep at DB, and I like what Mike Zimmer's doing with our defense. I prefer a 4-3 over a 3-4 any day of the week.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this. If
you got to have a big, strong a big, fat, strong nose guard.
You must have been reading my mind. If you run a 3-4, first thing you got to have some beasts.
You got to have Vince Wilfork.
You got to
holding down in the middle of that line.
Tony Saragusa,
somebody
like that.
You got to have a big, nasty behemoth,
and then you got to have some
massive a man.
Then
right
you got to,
and we didn't have that.
Then you got to have some. Then you got to have some tough linebackers, man.
Yeah.
They got to be mobile, and they got to be, because when you play a 3-4, your outside linebacker is really a slash DN.
Yeah.
Slash kind. I mean, in certain situations,
yep.
cause your DN slide over, and then he get on the outside of him. So you got to have some real tough linebackers.
Absolutely, man. They got to have some weight on them.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing how Mike Zimmer plays with Mike Parsons.
Then I think that just overall, so far as defense, I'm just saying coaching period. I think Mike Zimmer can coach circles around Dan Quinn. Because I never saw that. When Dan Quinn's scheme was working, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
But when it wasn't working, it was ugly as hate.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And every time he played Mike Shanahan, he ate him for lunch. When we came up against Green Bay, ate him for lunch.
Yeah.
Because you can find those zone. There's a way to beat any zone. Ain't no zone unbeatable. Like straight up.
Well, Mike Zimmer's a big zone guy too.
But and I feel much better about it in a 4-3 than I do a 3-4.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least I know you're gonna be able to contain the edges. Yeah. I know you should be able to get a little pressure on the quarterback with 4 guys, maybe 5.
And I'll say this: I even think Mike Zimmer is a better evaluator of talent than Dan Quinn.
You say he recognizes talent?
I said recognizes talent better than Dan Quinn.
Oh yeah.
And then when you see the talent, he know what to do with it.
And that's the thing. Recognizing your talent and then understanding where they fit.
Oh, well, see, that's the whole
and putting them in the right position. That's what I was saying. Put them in the right position.
See, because this is the thing. Anybody can just recognize. I mean, when I say recognize talent, I'm talking about recognize what to do with the talent.
Yeah.
Because anybody know you 6'4", you 240, you run a 4.4, you talented. I mean, but now what to do with that talent? That's when. I just thought.
Do you know where they need to be in order for them to
absolutely
to exceed their expectations and meet their potential, or you're just gonna use the part that flashed out to you and then let them die off everywhere else.
Oh yeah,
basically what they did with Michael
Because
Parsons.
one thing that got me with Dan Quinn, and I seen Dallas with five DBs and the other team with 2 tight ends. I saw that too many times.
Oh, Trip the Ghost back in the building, huh?
Oh, who was that?
He said I got an echo. It's on both mic. Sounds better. I wouldn't cap. I seen you check the phone. Still a little bouncy, but audio's better. How we sounding right now, Trip? You still out there, bro?
Yeah, man. Man.
That's what I'm talking about, Trip. Hey, Trip, I want you to be in our fantasy football league, bro. Shoot me. I'm gonna put my email in there. Shoot me your email address, bro, and I'm gonna send you a fantasy football link, bro, so you can get down in that league with us this year, bro. Cause you're a real one, bro, and I definitely appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
I'm putting my email address down below in the chat, and I meant to mention this anyway. We are inviting a few lucky subscribers to join us in the fantasy football league this year, man.
And Trip the Ghost, you the one.
Trip the Ghost, you definitely in this thing, bro. You in that thing, big dog. But he say still a little echo a little bit.
Wait a minute, let me turn mine down a little bit. That might have something.
Let me see. I'm on the wrong setting right here. Let me see. That might be a little better. Let me check. Where I put my headphones on? I just had them Jonas. Did I put them down and give them back?
Yeah, I gave them back to you.
You gave them back to me.
Yeah, but Trip the Ghost, we really appreciate that, man. That's
absolutely,
what,
bro.
Man, we get out like that. Bro. And he said, oh yeah, that's
yeah, he said still a little echo.
That might be it. Mine might have been up a little louder.
No, I know I had mine on the wrong setting for sure.
Okay.
I had mine on the wrong setting, so
okay, that might.
We'll see where we're at. Let me get this up to speed. Testing. Mic check. But hey, I'm dead serious, bro. Email me your email, and I'll send you a fantasy football so we can get down, man. Hey, Cristiano, wore us out last year, bro.
Yeah, Cristiano is the king.
Yeah.
If you was looking at the beginning, trip to go look at the first lady of F1. That was the fantasy football
champion from last year, bro.
That's why she got the crown on.
She beat me 4 times last year, bro. 4. Count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, man. But yeah, man. No, so we'll keep this thing. Oh yeah. Also, gotta call this out. Caleb Williams looked very good Saturday. Again, this is against base defenses in the preseason. We're not giving it too much.
Okay, they say trip to go say, I think we got it now, don't you? Say what he said.
Right on, right
on.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
We good to go. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Let's
man,
go.
you know.
Hey, Trip the Ghost, did you see the episode where we got Frank Martin the Ghost? We interviewed Frank, man. That's my homie, bro. Talk Frank to him every fight. Every fight that happens, I'm hitting up Frank and we talking about what just happened. But yeah, bro, check that out. If you haven't seen that interview, Trip the Ghost, real one, bro. Shoot me your email address. But yeah, Caleb Williams went in this weekend, man. The guy's different. I was talking with, I was at Mark's event last night.
Yeah.
I was talking with Tommy Harris, former D-line of the, D tackle with the Chicago Bears and Oklahoma, of course. And he was talking, he said that when Caleb came up when he first got there, they called Tommy up to take him around or whatever. And he was just saying, this guy's different, man. Yeah. And I'm expecting something pretty special out of this kid, And Tyreek Hill mentioned, he's already reminding him of Pat Mahomes as well. With the way he's playing. And it's early. It's preseason again.
Yeah,
but the kid is
different.
The kid is very different, man.
Yeah.
From his upbringing to his lifestyle, to being one of the first NIL kings, basically.
Oh, yeah.
He got $21 million when he came to the Bears. My boy was braided up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, different mentality.
Oh yeah,
but that's something he was already used to because his parents is well off, and it's like he was bred for this spot. So it's gonna be interesting to see this kid, man. I'm looking forward to him. I've been watching him since he was in high school in DC. He was cold. Okay. I'm seeing this kid breaking these runs off, and then realize he's a quarterback. It's like, hold on, this dude here is a beast.
Oh yo, we'll see, but let's not throw him up there with Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to temper my excitement because I don't talk much about Caleb Williams, and I haven't. Yeah. When he was in Oklahoma, we talked about him a little bit. Then he went out to USC. That pissed me off. I'm a Notre Dame guy. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Here we go with the Notre Dame. No, I'm just playing. Hey. Nah, Notre Dame all right with me.
Better get it right.
Notre Dame all right, man.
Hey, if you didn't know.
Hey, I'm going to have to teach you fighting Irish.
What's up, Caleb, now, huh?
What you say? What's up, Caleb, now?
He couldn't do nothing about them boys, huh?
How many times Caleb beat Notre Dame? Because don't they play every year?
He didn't get that dub.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. He just played him one time.
Oh, one time?
And we got him last year.
They don't play every year anymore?
Well, he was at Oklahoma. Then he transferred to USC out of Oklahoma.
So he only played 1 year?
My boy.
How many years you played at Oklahoma? I mean at USC. I thought he played 2 years.
I thought he played 1.
I thought he played
Was
2.
it 2? It may have been 2 years. He played 2 because he got a Heisman, and then last year
came back.
Last year he was crying on his mama's shoulder after that one game. But I understand
not in no hurry to get to the pros. They're making 4 or 5.
They're making the bread already. Man, Caleb lived in a condo overlooking the ocean in college. Now he's in Chicago. I mean, the Great Lake is basically overlooking the ocean. I'm sure he's gonna get a spot. I think he said he's gonna move near Oprah. And I believe it.
Yeah, well, see, he liked the ball boy.
Man,
the ball boy was driving Ferraris and Maseratis when they was in high school. He liked the ball boy.
Straight up.
Yeah, no, I mean
that's a fact.
Saying. Yeah.
Dead serious, man. So, yeah, man, Caleb should be a fun one to watch, man. Young buck. Denver's got a good problem on their hands. They have a quarterback competition brewing over there, right?
Between who?
Sean Payton, of course, is the man, okay? But quarterback controversy between Bo Nix, who has played very well as a rookie, very well, very consistent, all preseason. The man played 6 years in college, So he's a grown man. He's 24 years old as a rookie. He's a grown man. But he's handling himself very well.
And he's in competition with who?
And he's in competition with former number 1 or number 2 draft pick, At the New York Jets, Zach Wilson. A very gifted athlete that went to a broken organization that is now with a very good coach and is looking like himself again.
Yeah, well.
On the West Coast, or on the West, right? But he went to BYU. He's a BYU kid out of Utah. Now he's in Denver. So he's very, very comfortable surroundings. You know, he likes Stifler's mom. You know, he's a very confident young man.
Yeah. And then, so, how many, coaches get a lot of credit for. So how many coaches have how many quarterbacks have Sean Payton actually coached?
Tony Romo's one.
Okay.
I'm cool with Romo.
Okay.
A lot of people feel some type of way about Romo. I feel good with him.
A lot of people feel about him the same way you feel about Dak.
Yeah. I felt about him like I did about Dak at one point until at the end of the season.
Just saying, okay, and then he coached. And then he coached
Drew Brees. And he did well with Drew Brees. They won some titles. Didn't have.
I'm gonna say it like this. To me, Drew Brees was an easy coaching job. Just to
no,
me.
he was already telling the guy when he got him, no doubt. But I mean, it's not many.
That was an easy coaching job.
Yeah, but any coach couldn't have coached him though, because we're talking about an undersized quarterback that maximized his potential. Okay. And they couldn't do it in San Diego. That's why they.
But they didn't even give him a chance. He just played 1 year. He got hurt.
All coaches can't coach him.
Yeah. But all I'm saying, that was an easy coaching job. So I'm not sure he's a quarterback guru like everybody else, because you ain't. If you coach 3-4 quarterback, but you ain't coached nobody but really Drew Brees.
But you can't argue his offense though. He's a very creative offensive guy, and he knows how to highlight his talent.
Okay.
When Reggie Bush was there, he was a highlighted player. Okay. Right? Okay. Michael, my boy that's been hurt for the past few years.
So I'm gonna say it like this: this is Sean Payton. What, 2nd year in Denver or 3rd?
Second.
I hope he do better than he did last year.
Oh, he will.
He didn't look too innovative. He didn't look nothing last year. I'm just saying.
Russell Wilson had a pretty decent year last year.
Yeah. But
and I know they started off slow, but they ended very strong.
Absolutely.
They ended strong.
Like you say, Russell Wilson.
Russell about to lose his job to Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Because he ain't very good, but he had a decent year last year.
Yeah.
So that coaching closed that gap. That's good.
Yeah.
And what is he good at?
Some people are easier to coach than others. I'm gonna say it like that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But Russell Wilson, he was getting compared to Drew Brees more than anybody for a while when he was in Seattle.
Russell Wilson?
Because he's got Super Bowl wins, and he's an undersized quarterback. Primarily for that undersized quarterback thing.
Yeah, because he can't throw like Drew Brees.
No, Drew Brees is an accuracy king.
And Drew Brees,
my boy,
and I'm going to say it like this. Drew Brees been doing that ever since he was at Westlake.
Man.
I went and seen Drew Brees at Westlake High School, and they won a state championship. And do you know what I said? Who is this little old dude?
Dotting these boys up like this?
5'7", bro. Then when he went to
Purdue,
the only thing, he just didn't have no teammates.
Man,
Drew,
he used to beat him up in Notre Dame. He had some good tight ends through there, but I mean, it was Purdue though.
Yeah.
Boilermakers.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that Sean Payton, we gonna see about Sean
Payton. Yeah. I was before I realized how great Mike McCarthy is and how awesome he is, and I hope he coaches the Dallas Cowboys forever.
I ain't gonna say all that by me.
I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
before I recognize that,
he had all that talent at Green Bay. Just got one. He had tons of talent at Green Bay.
Before I recognized how great Mike McCarthy was.
Yeah, I know J.A. recognized.
I used to.
J.A. know he's great.
I used to think that Sean Payton would be.
That's an inside joke, y'all. I wish I could tell it, but yes, Mike McCarthy is great.
He's amazing.
Yeah,
my favorite Dallas Cowboys coach of all time, besides Jimmy. I can't put him over Jimmy, but he's number 2 to Jimmy, and I want him here as long as he can be here.
Oh, yeah.
So as long as he wants to coach, we'll say that.
I'm gonna say okay. I'm in total agreement with J.A. right now.
but I felt that Sean Payton would be an amazing coach for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, I think so too. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but keep talking, J.A.
Yeah.
J.A. I got to do a little producing right now.
Yeah.
I don't produce much, but just keep.
Hey, you got to go produce a little something real quick, you know. Yeah. But nah, man. So I'm curious to see who's gonna win this quarterback competition. Because Zach Wilson, he wasn't drafted so high for no reason by the Jets. He's a dog, and I wouldn't be shocked if that's who Sean Payton ends up starting with, right? Because he's still – I wonder who's the oldest of the two because Bo Nix is 24 already.
I think
Zach is probably older, huh?
Yeah, I think Zach.
I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I'd imagine he's older. But, no, man, it's a nice little battle over there going right there. No Nix is a creation. You don't like Bo Nix, huh?
Yeah.
He also cheated on that PI no call. I mean, bro, like that's football, man. It's PI no calls every day.
Yeah.
You know, man. What was that no call in that? Was it the Saints versus Minnesota in the playoffs a couple years ago?
Man, it's so
that was horrible.
Oh man, don't even talk about these no calls and bad calls.
They asked Michael Irvin if he could play in today's game. He said no. He'd have got flagged every route because Mike was very physical.
Yeah, you pushing folks around.
Yeah, but we're going to keep this train rolling, man. I know we spent a little time on the NFL, man. We love it. Welcome back.
Hey,
come
man.
on with it. 14 days away.
Yeah, come on with the real deal.
Let's go.
All this whole preseason.
Is it 14, 15 days away, I think?
Yeah,
15 days?
something like that. 15.
We got Kansas City in the Ravens.
Because we got a Thursday night game on the first week, I think.
Yeah, but you know, we ain't got to wait on no more. We no longer have to wait. I think my phone done died. That's why I tried to plug it up a second ago. We no longer have to wait for college football to start.
Oh, yeah.
This
weekend.
I'm right here, y'all. I ain't going nowhere. We're going to treat this like a watch party real quick. But this weekend, we have Florida State taking on Georgia Tech. Those schools are probably a good 4 hours away. But they playing in Dublin, Ireland.
They're playing in Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin, Ireland.
I didn't know that. Yeah, the NCAA is going global.
Now, I understand the connection. I do understand the connection for Notre Dame to go to Dublin, Ireland and play a little foosball.
Yeah.
Like Bobby Boucher mama say. But I don't quite get I don't really understand why Florida State and Georgia Tech are playing in Dublin.
Money.
Does that make sense?
Money.
Opportunity, huh? NCAA. Yeah, we gonna get the graphic back up in a second, y'all.
Yeah, but
NCAA.
The opportunity.
Yeah.
And they probably getting a little extra bag for that. They're probably getting they getting a regular bag and then they get a little bag on the side also. I'm gonna say that.
And if you don't know, again, I know we got a lot, and thank y'all very much, man. We got a lot of new subscribers. If you're watching right now, please hit that subscribe button. If you don't know, man, Mike Norvell, head coach at Florida State, was my high school teammate, my bro. He used to pick me up for school. Like, I ain't have a whip, and I didn't care because I had homies that had cold whips.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I probably didn't need a whip at that time in my life. But Mike used to pick me up for school. Him, my boy Chris, my boy BG, my boy BB, my boy Jerome, shout out, and Ray. Big Ray. Ray in Colorado right now on Dion's staff. But my boy Mike, that's my brother. So that's why I'm going to talk about Florida State every week. I'm going to talk about Colorado every week. My squad is Notre Dame. But suddenly, I'm Florida State and Colorado fans too, is what I'm getting at. But Florida State is opening up this weekend against Georgia Tech to open up the NCAA season. On the I think it's 24th. Might be Thursday night. No, it's Friday or Saturday night. Yeah, on the 24th. And as everybody knows, Florida State was absolutely hosed last season. I'm still pissed off about it because I still think they had the best team in the nation. I don't care what that Georgia game looked like. They had 13 guys out.
Yeah.
And several of them got drafted.
I think 6 or 7 of them got drafted.
I'm talking early.
Yeah.
You know, they had the best defense in the land last year to me, right? I look at numbers. I don't know if they're ranked number one, but when I watched them play, they played like it.
Man, they had a lot of good skill position guys.
They played. And the receivers.
Yeah.
Keon Coleman, Travis at quarterback. My boy, my 6'7" guy.
Oh yeah.
The receiver that went this year in the draft.
Yeah.
My boy had 6'7" starting receiver, 6'4" starting receiver. 2 running backs. I believe Benson was drafted this year. Number 3 from Florida State last year. I believe they had another running back that was drafted or was supposed to get drafted, may have gotten injured or something like that. But they had so much talent, man.
Oh, yeah.
And for the NCAA to pull what they pulled last year was completely bogus because that was the most 90s-like Florida State defense I had seen in a long time.
Oh, yeah. They had some talent. Well, I saw them play at least 2-3 times last year.
Yeah.
They were very talented.
They had talent all over the
field.
Size. And it wasn't just one group. They was rotating more talent in.
Yeah, and I don't know any of the guys' name, but I just know what I remember. And they had one linebacker that was a beast.
He's back. He's back this year.
He's back.
Yeah.
He didn't go?
I know he's number 10.
Yeah.
And I can't think of his name. I can find it right now if I want to look, but I want to stay locked in on the show. But no, man, check out that game, Florida State versus Georgia Tech. I'm curious to see what Florida State does this year. Mike Norvell's an excellent coach. He will be he will be coaching in the NFL one day, unless he chooses to make a career out of NCAA.
I'm going to say this for Mike's sake. Stay in the NCAA.
Well, I understand that.
I mean, I know you want to test your skills against the
it's just
man.
it's just a matter of fact of
Players
wanting to be
coaching on the
excellent and wanting to achieving greatness, right?
Yeah.
And you always, if you aspire to be a coach, you always aspire to coach at the highest level, right? Now things might change as you see things.
Some coaches don't. I mean,
I understand that, but the great coaches, like Vincent Lombardi, I'm sure aspire to coach at the highest level. I'm sure Bill Parcells.
Yeah.
Like these coaches aspire to coach at the highest level, which is the NFL. Now it's it's an understanding of, hey, that's a completely different beast right there. But is it in this day of NIL? I don't think it is anymore.
Yeah. And then, I actually know some people personally that got a chance to go to another level and they say, no, this is where I can have the most influence.
Absolutely.
This is what I want to do.
Absolutely.
This is what I love. I mean, it wasn't the pros, but it was college.
Yeah.
And it's like, nah, because I'm going to have more impact on the kids over here than if I do for college. And I mean,
that's what Deion said.
Yeah, some people got, and I'm going to say it like this. Deion is a college coach to me.
Absolutely he
because
is.
And
he doesn't aspire to be in the NFL. He's been a player. He knows what that's like.
He don't have to.
So with that knowledge, and he's already been there as a player, that's a whole different mentality as somebody that hadn't been there at all.
But like I say, but if Mike Norvell decide to stay in college, I don't think that has anything with him aspiring to be. That's just where his niche is and where he can do the most good at.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
and I mean, because coaching pros, that could be exhausting.
I just know Mike though.
Oh, well, yeah, you know him personally.
It's the X's and O's to get him going.
Yeah.
He wants to beat you here, as well as the work ethic, building something out of nothing, right? Forming a team, creating a plan, and then building from that plan and seeing it through. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to say this. You can do that better in college than you can in pro.
Yeah, no doubt. It's a lot of moving parts in pros. And you got dudes that are chasing that bag and they don't really
don't want to hear all that. I mean, so I don't know when personally you do. But if you want to coach on the highest level and do all that, that's good. But
what I'm saying, it can be done in the pros too. Look at the Texans.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, and he's a former Mike's a former player as well. He played at Central Arkansas. But we'll see what's up, man. But I'm looking forward to this game. Also, just wanted to shout out the fact that Travis Hunter was named to the preseason All-American, the only Colorado player, which is surprising to some. That Shador was not on there. I'm not surprised by that, but
I'm not either.
Travis Hunter absolutely deserves it because the boy's a dog. Both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Both sides of the football. So
and it's a lot of reasons why Shador didn't get named. And most of them is not football related.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah. DJ Elungale, I believe that's how you say his name, is now the quarterback over at Florida State as well. He was at Clemson and transferred to Oregon State last year. Okay. And then now he's over at Florida State. But they got some more guys behind him though that can go. Like straight up. But DJ Elungale, I believe that's how you say his name again, is there as a senior, I believe, this year. So we'll keep this train moving right along. So WNBA got started up last week, man, and already Caitlin Clark was right back to her usual self. Set another record. Already set the record for assists in a season for a rookie. I think the previous record was like 220, like 224, something like that.
Yeah.
And it was said, back in the day, they played 30 games. They play more games now, but Caitlin broke the record in 28 games.
Yeah.
So she still, it was broken regardless.
So how many games do they actually play?
Now, I like 50 something, like 54 or something like that.
Okay, so they about halfway.
Yeah,
a little over halfway.
Yeah, a little over halfway.
Yeah, and this whole thing, I won't even say. Well, Caitlin is back up to the same thing again, cause her game is different now in the pros.
Yeah, all the way different.
And that shows her greatness to me. She's just not coming in just trying to shoot threes.
Nope.
And that's all. She's coming in putting a stamp on the game.
Yeah.
And by being a facilitator, a playmaker, and hitting the threes.
Yep. Now she's showing her complete game.
Yeah.
She's showing that she knows how to play with others, and she had to take on the role as that shooter for Iowa to be successful.
Oh, absolutely.
And she did it very well.
Yeah, and then now she's taking on another role for her team to be successful.
Because believe it or not, word on the street is they got a better shooter than her on the squad, and she knocks down treys consistently. Yeah. So Caitlin is getting the ball to her. She's getting the ball down low.
I'm going to say it like this.
Aaliyah Boston.
She may not necessarily be a better, at this moment in time, she may be a better shooter in the WNBA because she's a veteran. Yeah. She know how the game goes. She's ingrained. So I'm not going to say that, and I'm not going to say Caitlin is better than her. But let's not say that after Caitlin's first 28 games.
Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell is who I'm talking about.
Yeah. So let's not say that after 28 games that she's a better shooter than Caitlin. Let's say that after 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Mean, and she may be. I'm not saying she's not, but I'm just saying that we already know that Caitlin can shoot, but this is what we didn't know. We didn't know that she could facilitate
the way that she does.
The way she doing.
Absolutely.
And that to me, when you're everything. More than one-dimensional, you have elevated yourself to a whole nother level.
You're not just a shooter.
Yeah,
you're a player.
Yeah, you are a real top-notch player.
Yeah, and she's chasing triple doubles. I think rebounding is where she's gonna lack. But if she can catch 10, she's gonna be catching a lot of those.
I'm not even gonna say that she's gonna lack on rebounding because I'm gonna judge her rebounding against other point guards. I'm not gonna judge her rebounding against Angel Reese.
Oh yeah, no, Trip the Ghost. No, you right about she ain't the best guard in the league. Enrique, she's here in Dallas right now.
Oh yeah,
for the Wings, no doubt. She in that All-Star game, she established herself as the best guard in all of the WNBA to me.
Yeah, in that
nobody stopped her.
In that All-Star versus the Olympic team.
The Olympic team.
Oh yeah, man, when she hit that 34 in the second half.
Yeah, and got it at when she was on that heat check for a minute, but she hit 3 of them in a row before she missed one on that heat check.
Yeah. I think she hit 4.
Man,
and then she came down and throwed up a heat check. Yeah. And when somebody's that hot, you can't be mad at them. And then a couple of minutes later, she came back and hit about 2 more.
Man.
So you can get a heat check when you're hot.
Absolutely.
And then when she got a heat check, she came down, facilitated a little, got back in the Florida game, and then when the ball came back to her naturally, bam, she knocked it down again.
Knock him down.
Yeah, so she.
Enrique is no doubt number one.
Yeah, number one best shooter. Right now.
Not taking no credit away from her, but what I am gonna do is give credit to Caitlin Clark. Right, I'm just tired of. It's just too much racial stuff going on, man. She going hard. Period. I'm gonna give her credit.
Oh yeah, she going hard.
I'm gonna give her credit. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like a lot of people have, and this ain't taking nothing away from Angel Reese. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Caitlin Clark is doing the thing. All I'm saying.
This is a lot of people got this word, what they call hating, and then a lot of times you say you can tell the truth about somebody, and they can say you hating, but this is the thing. That's just hating on Caitlin Clark because her proof is in the pudding.
It's a pudding in the pudding.
She averages 17.8?
Yeah.
And 8.3 rebounds. Come on, man.
She doing what it do, man. She putting up some very impressive stats as a youngster, as a rookie coming into the league.
And I can only see it getting better.
Yeah.
I can only see it getting better.
Absolutely.
And
she gaining more confidence.
Oh, yeah. And she getting stronger.
Like,
I see a little muscle definition.
Yeah, man.
Which I didn't see any of
legs
that.
looking huge when she was standing up next to my boy Aaron Judge the other day, man. I was like, God, dog, Kayla. Yeah. Skinny ankles, thick thighs. Yeah. Let's get it. Yeah, but moving on. So quickly, a little MLB talk. So let me get the graphics straightened out. Wow. There it is. Aaron Judge, speaking of, hit his 300th home run for the Yankees. Fastest ever to 300 home runs, I think, by far. Aaron Judge absolutely has a chance to do something very special in his career if he continues on this pace. But we shall see.
Yeah.
We shall see. You know, and right after this happens, I'm hearing dudes hating on him. A Little League coach, you know, they had the game out of the Little League complex the other day, and dude complaining, talking about Aaron Judge didn't show up to this, and he didn't do this and that. Like, bro, shut up, dog.
He didn't show up to a Little League game?
Yeah, it wasn't the fact that he didn't show up to the Little League game. I don't know what it was. It was some event he didn't show up to. I don't care, man. Bro, shut up, dog.
Do you know Aaron Judge's schedule? Do you know what he got to do? Man, leave these players alone.
Leave them alone, bro. Don't nobody care, bro.
First off,
nobody care, bro. You just trying to get on the scene, bro.
Yeah, first off, get you a life and you won't be worrying what Aaron Judge
Let's see if y'all can win this Little League World Series first, bro.
Yeah.
Then you can have a bit of your word still won't matter, dog.
No.
At the end of the day.
No.
Like, shut up, bro.
No.
Get up off the man, bro. The man focused on hitting 300 home runs. I'm sure he said hi and signed plenty of autographs in the meantime, in between time. But, bro, shut up, bro.
And if he didn't, it's okay.
Dog, man.
And if he didn't, it's okay.
Bro.
It's okay.
I mean,
you know, because this is what I want to ask anybody that has ever got an autograph. What you do with it?
And I'm like, bro, like, I'm sorry your little feelings got hurt. Aaron Judge didn't show up, but I saw other guys there.
Yeah.
You know? I saw other guys there. Be grateful for the opportunity, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect everybody to show. Like, bro, don't nobody care. You care about that like that. I care about the kids, too. I ain't coaching no Little League 12-year-old team, though. That don't mean I don't hate the kids. Yeah. But I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it, dog.
Yeah, absolutely.
The last place I want to go is to a place with a bunch of screaming little kids, bro. Like, straight up, bro. Like, it is what it is. I didn't feel like it that day. That don't make me a bad person.
No. Hey,
like,
hey, I'm going to tell you this right now.
Relax, man.
When me and my wife go out to a restaurant, they can't see me about no kids, man.
Yeah. Period.
Oh,
we went to the cruise, and it was an adults-only area.
Yeah.
And somebody brought some kids to the pool. They got them up out of there.
Exactly.
They had to get up out of there. It ain't nothing negative to the kids, but we came to the adults-only area for a reason.
Absolutely. Now you're going to bring the kids. Why you do that?
Yeah, get them up out of here, dog.
Hey, I'm going to tell you how.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. But I witnessed it.
Hey, I went to an all-inclusive down in Playa del Carmen. The whole resort was adult only.
Man.
No children. And I got so used to not seeing children. Me and my wife went walking down the street shopping. I seen some kids. I was almost going to say, what they doing here? You know? And I love kids. And if you see, you know, and I love kids and all that. But when it's an adult only situation, I need adults only.
Need it, man.
So, yeah.
We need it, man.
And then you don't know Aaron Judge's schedule. So quit worrying about Aaron Judge and just uplift the kids that you coaching.
Bag. Give me 50 feet.
You ain't no kid to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Made a song behind them kids.
And then we got, okay, moving on.
Yeah. No, we getting through there, man. I just my last little baseball. My last little baseball for the day, man. We mentioned this kid during the College World Series, man. Christian Moore. Remember, he hit the
don't skip past the Jack Leiter 11 strikeouts.
Oh yeah, can't move past Jack Leiter. Can't move. So this is a prospect coming up. We had him on the Rangers for a short period of time this year, but on I believe Monday, Jack Leiter had an outing. Man, the dude threw 3 2/3 of an inning and struck out everybody. Faced 11 dudes, struck out 11 dudes. 100-mile-an-hour fastball, but he was breaking them off with change-ups, curveball, like. So Ranger fans, you know, it's all good, man. The future is very bright.
Oh, yeah.
That's why Unc wearing his glasses.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, speaking of them glasses, we're going to hit that one time. And then next up, and then, Christian Moore, as I mentioned, man, that's the kid that hit for the cycle.
Yeah.
During the College World Series. The kid, you know, he's been drafted by the Angels, the Anaheim Angels, and putting up some very impressive numbers so far. Matter of fact, in his first 31 at-bats, he's seen 43 total bases. Has 6 home runs in his first 7 games.
That's pretty impressive. Oh, yeah.
So the kid can hit.
Oh, yeah.
He can play some ball. He can hit a baseball and hit it well and hit it hard. So just keep your eye out for Christian Moore, man. Just want to give you a little heads up on that guy. But we're going to keep this train rolling. Shout out to Trip the Ghost, man. Hey, Buck House.
Yo, Buck in the house.
Said we're going to discuss RG3 and Samantha Ponder.
Oh, I know RG3 got fired on his day off.
Yeah, he got fired. Hey, that boy turned into Craig, dog, on Friday.
He got fired.
Boy got fired on his day off. How you do that, RG3? What happened?
I don't know. ESPN going hard, man. They fired a lot of people.
Hey, they don't care, dog.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're out of here. They hitting that bow and arrow. Get out of here, dog.
Yeah,
Get out of here. Let me be left-handed.
Not a
You
young
see what
lady.
I'm doing.
I don't know what happened with her.
Buck, what happened with Samantha Ponder, man?
She probably got out of there too, like ESPN.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was she on? Yeah, I don't even know.
I don't even know where she was at, or what. But,
let me see. Samantha, I like this.
Oh yeah.
I hope this ain't no nastiness. But see, if you see something, say something. That's what we talking about, man.
Yeah, man. We like for people to jump in. Have a little something to say.
Oh, she out of there.
At ESPN, that's what I thought.
Samantha Ponder, yeah, she out of there.
Man, ESPN is going fed. I don't know what's going on.
I was Greenberg. I mean, downsizing, man. Hey, when the cream rises to the top, you cut your fat off.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
Yeah,
people cut their fat off.
Absolutely.
You know, they cut their fat off. Liposuction.
And these people was probably some of their least
what they call it, a Drake BBL.
Yeah,
basically getting that BBL. Getting that Oscar De La Hoya, the stomach job.
Yeah.
You know, they getting that liposuction. They cutting that fat off, man. So, sorry about that, Samantha. But I'm sure you're going to have plenty of opportunities, man. Everybody that falls down from ESPN seems to fall forward.
Seem to bounce right back to
straight up
to Fox 1. Or,
fall forward. So definitely not taking that lightly. It sucks to hear. I'm sorry that happened. But, yeah, RG3, I mean, man, RG3 out there doing, you know, looking like Andre 3000 out there.
Yeah.
Doing any and everything.
Yeah, they wasn't feeling RG3 like that.
He wasn't that cool. I mean, he's not.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like some cats are just cool. Like Big Perk.
Yeah.
Big Perk just cool.
Yeah.
He is who he is. Yeah. RG3 was doing a little bit too much.
RG3 been doing a little bit too much for a long time.
You know, he's doing a little bit too much, man. Look, but yeah, man, sucks, but it is what it is, man. It's a revolving door in many industries. I'm sure he got used to that from his career in football. Moving on, boxing. So, coming up, let me see. Let me make sure we get these graphics right with us.
Floyd, Money Mayweather.
Money Mayweather taking on John Gotti the third, man. Not Irv Gotti, as Ja Rule used to say, but John Gotti the third. You know, real mob.
Hey man,
we ain't the fake mob, we the real mob.
Say, well, you know they want to kill each other last time, and then so I don't even know why they doing it no more, man.
I know why. John Gotti got some of that bread.
Yeah, and then this whole thing, all I can say is like,
hey, he saw the money that came from. Was like, hey, let's run that back, dog. I ain't getting enough. No, I ain't asking you. I ain't asking.
Some of these
run it back, Flores.
Some of these exhibition fights, I'm gonna say it like this. They getting out of hand, and I don't, and I'm halfway done with the exhibition. I want to see some real fighting.
Well, you know, we got plenty of exhibitions, and then you know we got Mike Tyson. But the real fight, you know who really fighting this year? Who's really fighting more than anybody else? Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason is a young talent. Y'all need to go ahead and write him down.
This is his fourth fight this year.
Boy he 4-0 this year, and I don't know if he's fought 7 rounds because my boy get rid of him quick. Abdullah Mason is a beast, man. He is the best young prospect out there right now. If anybody's going to give Javonte Davis a run for them, if he decides to stay at 135, though, because he's young. He's 20 years old. But the boy got hands like a surgeon, huh? Oh, yeah. Very precise with his placement. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Absolutely. So he went out and fought Michael O'Hare, however you want to say his name, Saturday, junior, and beat the brakes off of him real quick. You know, Michael O'Hare, until they showed the replay, he hadn't seen that uppercut that knocked him on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he might not have saw it in the replay.
Man, I'm talking, bro, anything he left open, he was covered up. Abdullah took it from right here, just above his belt. And I'm talking, like a nice swift one. A nice one, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was like, bro, he's not missing anything right now. And the combos he was throwing in, they just coming out. My buddy threw one punch. Oh, he finally threw a jab. Bow. And I'm talking, before he got it back, Abdullah, he wasn't even in the stance to return a punch. Had one coming back at him, though.
That's when you got hands.
Hit.
That's when you know you got hands.
And they just firing off, huh?
Oh, yeah.
They just firing off, man. But my boy's 4-0 this year. He is all of a sudden 15-0. Has a 15-0 record. Man, he started the year 11-0.
Now he's 15-0.
Boy, 15-0 in 8 months.
By the end of the year, he's going to be 17-0.
Yeah, a good chance.
Because he fight every 2 months.
A good chance.
We got 5 months left.
Yeah, man.
4 months left.
And very exciting fighter. Y'all got to go watch that young dude.
Oh, yeah.
You know, go back and watch,
man. And he's making pretty quick work of these guys so he can come back and fight again real quick.
It ain't even work. That's why he keep coming back every 2 months. He like, man, I feel like I ain't even fight, man. Like, I did more work in sparring. Yeah. In the training sessions, man. Say, Turkey need to make that fight, but Tank don't mess with the. Yeah, man. That's strange because he's Muslim now, right?
Who is that?
Tank.
He Muslim now?
Yeah, he Muslim now. You know, he changed his name to something else.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, you know, everybody else still call him Tank. He hadn't been very hardcore about it.
Oh, okay.
But remember we had that guest come on, was like, why are you still calling him Javonte Davis? It's like, that's his name. What you talking about?
I don't know his name. When I find his name out, I'll start calling it.
Yeah.
Tank ain't his name either, so I'm still.
It's like something Wahid or something.
Oh, okay.
It's Javonte Davis, but it's something Wahid, something or another.
I'm gonna say okay.
Yeah, man, but
you know, I'm not downplaying. I'm just gonna say, I mean, because I've been calling him Tank more than I call him Javonte Davis.
Yeah, no doubt. I do too.
So I'm gonna stick with Tank.
Yeah, I stick with Tank too. Yeah, we're gonna keep it at that.
Yeah.
That's a nickname. That's how we get down around here.
Nicknames.
I've been John my whole life around my family, you know, and I'm J.A. around everybody else.
Yeah,
so it's weird when somebody calls me Jonathan. Yeah. But also, you know, Mike Tyson and Jake, they starting publicity again. They starting the market for that fight on November 15th.
Okay.
Do you feel any different about it than you did before? I feel like Mike got more time to train.
It's starting to wear on me now.
You tired of it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, y'all had a date, you canceled it. You know, y'all hyping us up again. I'll see you on the 15th.
Yeah, I mean.
You know, I'll see you on the 13th or 14th. You know, some of this stuff just exhausted me. You know what I'm saying? And
I can't lie. This last little situation they did with the media was just so fake. They both pushed each other, but you could tell neither one of them meant it. Mike pushed Jake hard. Jake.
No, because this is the thing. Well, Mike meant it.
Pillow hands them.
But
Mike didn't even mean it though, because he was laughing right after. He was like.
But this is the thing. Don't let the laugh fool you. But this is the thing.
Mike crazy now.
Yeah. Don't let that fool you. But you know why Jake pushed him back soft? Jake, cause you know Mike can just go off script. You know, y'all might have a contract saying. No, I'm just being honest.
Jake nervous in there with that pit bull.
Y'all can sign a contract. We gonna push each other, you know, semi-hard. But then when Mike pushed Jake like, I know Mike can go off script. I'm not gonna put it. I'm not gonna push him like he did me. Yeah. So yeah, that's all because he know Mike can go off script.
Hey, I love it.
And if Mike go off script, he can bite your ear off.
Hey, Mike. Hey,
and Jake don't want that. Yeah. Jake want Mike to stick to the script. That's why he.
is Mike can ... because don't nobody know
Mike
exactly what Mike won't do.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
When they say a drop of a dime, when they say a drop of a dime, you see what people don't realize. They just say when the dime hit the floor.
Yeah.
That's when the dime leave your hand, might can flip out.
Yeah.
When your fingers do like that,
Yeah.
the dime still going down. At the drop of a dime, Michael lose it.
Michael lose it.
So that's why Jake Paul said.
He's like,
he did like a.
he finished it, but he didn't mean it.
Nah, he didn't mean it at all.
And that just showed me how you gonna feel that night. Yeah,
Oh,
Turkey can make that fight though. He can make that fight.
Oh yeah, man. And,
That dude, I love what he's doing for boxing. By the way, making dudes scrap.
Absolutely.
But we're gonna keep this thing moving on, and we kind of mentioned them earlier. You know, Tyreek versus Noah. Says sign a contract, Noah. 50 yards.
Okay.
They're looking at a 50-yard race.
Okay. You seen me run the 100. Wait a minute.
I already know who's gonna win.
No gonna win. First off, you see me run 100 meters.
Yeah.
And then you say you can beat me.
Yeah.
Now you want to change the race.
Yeah.
Race him in 100, Tyreek. You say you can beat me. I don't. Have you ever seen
You know
Noah
what I'm
run
saying?
Have you ever seen Noah run a 50?
No.
So why you say you can beat me if you want to run a 50?
And
you should be able to beat me in
And
what you saw me run.
Exactly.
Tyreek just talking.
We also saw him run a 60, but I think he's trying to make it.
I also saw Justin Gatlin say, "Quit playing.
Yeah.
I can beat you."
You know what I'm saying?
Justin Gatlin said,
He trying to get in there.
Yeah, because he.
Hey, let's line them up. Let's line
the
up.
whole thing.
This is how you do it. You line up the fastest. Let's take 9 lanes. Let's take 3 of the fastest NFL guys and 3 track guys. Not even the fastest of them. Noah, Justin, and let Usain Bolt come back in this thing.
No, I'm going to get some boys from Duncanville High School that ran 10.11. I'm going to go get the boy from Duncanville High School.
From an advertisement to get the
I'm
money
gonna
up.
get the boy from Toscasito.
I'm talking about the money up to get the money up.
Yeah.
For everybody to make something. Because they like, Noah could potentially make $30 million off of this race.
Because this is the first thing. You saying not going to get in.
Yeah.
Because he know he can't beat Noah.
Yeah.
And you saying to retire, but
he don't want that image. That image is everything.
But if you saying race Tyreek, he can beat Tyreek.
Yeah.
But he can't beat Noah.
My boy ran a 4.22 in jeans, like in some very laid back
Jeans
clothes.
and flats, man.
Yeah, 4.22. Talk about Usain Bolt.
Yeah, start laughing about 30 meters, and that's what I'm saying. The track speed is a difference. So you saw me run 100. Now you want to race me at a 50, talking about signing the contract.
Yeah.
Won't you race me at what you didn't say you could beat me at a 50. You said I can beat me by a lot.
Yeah.
And then you must be talking about the races you saw me run.
Yeah.
Tyreek just talking. Just like we were saying a while ago. See, Tyreek is doing a Jerry Jones right now. Keeping his name in the media. Yeah, that's what Tyreek doing the Jerry Jones right now.
Great job, Tyreek.
And I ain't mad at you, Tyreek. But you can't beat nobody that was at the Olympics or nobody was at the Olympics. Matter of fact, you can't even. I'm going to tell you this. Tyreek Hill can't even win the state of Texas.
No.
In high school.
Not right now.
Ever.
Man.
Ever.
You washed up, Tyreek.
No, you ain't washed up. You ain't never had world-class speed.
It's a whole different animal is what you're saying, though.
Because this is the whole thing. It's a lot of boys that set the national record in high school. Tyreek wasn't that one of them.
Yep, you're right.
So I take all the boys that run 10-1 in high school. You can't beat them, Tyreek.
Hey, if we go by history, you ain't gonna win that race, big dog.
No.
You ain't gonna win that race. So.
Tyreek just bumping. He just keeping his name relevant.
I'm gonna watch though. I need y'all to set that up. Hey, Turkish need to hit that. Turkey need to hit that one up right there. Turkey need to go on and set that race up and put that on national TV.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they can't because it's only 10 seconds or 5 seconds. how you do the whole production for 4 seconds?
Absolutely.
Keep it moving.
We almost through
this thing, man. So, Olympic update right now, man. So, if you didn't know, now you know. Jordan Chiles has lost her bronze medal officially. It has gone back to Anna Bobuchuk.
Yeah.
Anna Bobuchuk.
The Romanian
The Romanian gymnast.
Yeah.
Again, I don't feel
Barbosu.
any way about any of this. I felt like it was just sloppy by the Olympics. A lot of feelings were hurt for no reason.
For the Olympics. The Olympics going to be sloppy.
Yeah.
I warned you before it started.
Yeah.
I said, the Olympics something are going to always happen.
Some type of controversy.
Ugly,
yeah.
Controversial. So that's just part for the course for the Olympics.
Unfortunately, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And don't know, it sucks. Jordan, I wish you had your bronze. I also felt when you had the bronze, I felt the same way about Miss Anna. Because to have it and then have it taken away from you,
and then
that means somebody did a bad job, and that's why a lot of robots are taking these jobs right now.
The loser is the Olympics.
No doubt, no doubt, man. And just a horrible situation, but congratulations, Miss Anna Bobuchuk. Did I say her name?
Barbara something.
Let me get your name right first.
Barbara Shaw or something.
I got notes. I'm just Barbosu.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Barbus.
Let me get it right.
SA, I think.
Get it right. Ooh, that's this shit. Yep. Miss Anna Barbosu. Miss Anna Barbosu. Congratulations on winning your bronze medal in the Olympics. Huge deal for Romania. I know that's a nation that takes a lot of pride in their gymnasts and gymnastics, so congratulations. Just wanted to say that. Horrible job by the Olympic Committee on the way that you handled the whole situation. Jordan Chiles, well done. Well done. You did your job out there. You hit your point. You didn't get your point. Unfortunate. They didn't do their job well. Yeah. But it happens, man. That's life, man. Sometimes, life does you well. Sometimes it does you wrong. In this instance,
no, life ain't fair, man.
You got lemons in that situation right there. But it's all good, man. You got to make lemonade out of it, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one, next Olympics, competing again. But moving on.
We down to what are we down to, J.A.?
I'm moving on. Oh yeah, last we still on the Olympics right here. So Steve Kerr, he is resigned from the Olympics.
I'm kind of glad.
You happy about that?
Yeah. We need some different, fresh.
You feel good about it?
Oh yeah. We need a fresh approach. Cause Steve Kerr been on that. He was assistant to I think Popovich or something. He been around that. I think this is 3rd or 4th Olympics. Yeah. We need a new fresh mind because we just need a new fresh mind.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm with that.
That's all. Nothing against Steve Kerr. He's a good coach. We just need some fresh attitude and different thinking. And
I still think he was on some
BS.
Trying to mess them Celtics up. Yeah. My boy got it's like a spy move right there. My boy Ben went in there, caused a whole bunch of craziness, and then got up out of there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, bro, what's going on? Yep, had to go to that scene real quick for one reason and one reason only, because y'all know what time it is right now.
What time is it?
You know what time it is, don't you?
IMO?
You know what time it is, huh? Let me get it right. I'm on my production game right now.
Yeah. J.A. doing his little...
On my production game.
And if the people don't know what that IMO stands for, that stands for in my opinion.
In my opinion.
This is all opinion. This ain't no facts. This
no
is
facts to it.
In my opinion.
This is just a thought that me and Unc may have, and Unc.
You want me to go first?
Oh yeah, you definitely going first. Let me make sure I got you right though. I want to make sure you set up right. Make sure you're good to go. Let me get that title. Bow. In my opinion, right here. Y'all see it. It say IMO, don't it? That's what it says.
Yep.
I just got to get it centered real quick, and then I'm going to give you the mic. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and... Oh, Lord. That's not what I wanted to see right there at all. So in 5, we'll do that again. In 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. What's going down?
Man, in my opinion,
yeah,
this is what this what kind of is exhausting for Unc in sports these days. In my opinion, we give too much individual credit to one person in team sports.
Yeah.
and this is just my opinion, because when they say two teams will play and they'll say, I'm just using this for an example. Oh, Josh Allen, he beat Tua. And I'll be thinking, no, Buffalo played Miami.
Yeah.
And
the Bills.
Yeah.
Beat the Dolphins.
It happened, and this is the thing that I have been watching sports a long time. And the more teammates you have, the more you rely on your teammates.
Absolutely.
Basketball got 5 players. So one player can have a large effect on the game because he only got 4 teammates.
Yeah.
Baseball, you got 8. You got 8 teammates.
Oh, well, on the field with you at the time.
At the time. 9 with you. Yep. And then you probably got a designated hitter. So that day you got 10 people in the lineup.
Yeah.
In the picture. So that's 10 people in the lineup. So that means that you are more dependent on 9 teammates than you are 4.
Yeah. Yep.
And then when you play football, see, this is what people don't realize.
Hey, everything got to go right in football.
If you play offense, you have 10 offensive teammates.
Yeah.
But the defense is also your teammate. In football, you got 22 teammates.
Absolutely.
And you're relying on all
everybody.
22 on them. Because you can be the greatest quarterback and you can score 5 touchdowns, have 38 points or whatever. But if your defense is playing horrible and y'all give 44 up, you know what they're going to say? That quarterback may have less statistics than you, but they're going to say, in these times, they're going to say, he beat him.
Yeah.
Well, how did he beat him when he played better and his 21 teammates plays worse than his 21 teammates? Yeah. So in football, that is the hardest sport to really be successful in because you're relying on 21 other guys to do their job. Yep. And the more people you rely on to do your job, that's the more you are relying upon your teammates. So when they talk about Patrick Mahomes and all that, just remember when you watch the games, because I saw Kansas City, all I hear is Patrick Mahomes.
Absolutely. Well, that's a good reason, but it's the whole team, though.
For good reason.
Yeah.
But I saw Kansas City actually win the Super Bowl with defense.
I mean, he can't get his job done.
He did his job.
His line doing his job.
Especially in the AFC game, 17-10.
Yeah.
And you got to score right at the end to help you seal it. So, we gotta back off of this. He did this. He went to the finals this many times. No, his team went to the finals.
Yeah.
He either won and lost as a team. And this is just my opinion. We give too much individual credit to people that are involved in team sports.
Yep.
And people say, Noah Lyles say, woe is me. He can say that because it is him.
Absolutely.
Lord now,
he's not dependent on anybody
else. He has no teammates.
Yeah.
So when he won that 100 meters, whoa, it was him.
Absolutely.
And when he lost the 200, whoa, it was him.
Yeah.
Nobody else, because he's the one and only.
Yeah.
And I tell all these people, if you really want to be called a GOAT, go run track, play tennis.
Yeah.
Play golf.
Yeah.
Be an individual,
yeah.
But don't give me a GOAT in team sports. That's just my opinion. And I'm off of my soapbox now.
Yeah. I love it. There is no GOAT in sports, is what you're saying.
Not in team sports. Yeah.
Team sports.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I love it. So, in my opinion, the main course is overrated. I'm all about them sides, dog. I need you to throw down on the mashed potatoes, I need that cabbage hitting right. Hey, I need some okra and tomatoes on the menu, please. Black-eyed peas, greens, collard greens.
Now you're talking though. It's cornbread.
Cornbread,
That's his opinion. Let me be quiet.
Hey, you can chime in because you know what I'm talking about. I need you to go a little hard on them sides, man. I know KFC got the original recipe on that chicken, but them sides ain't ever hit right. I don't really eat their chicken neither. I'm just saying. I need more focus on them sides. That's for my restaurants. That's for my fast food locations.
Absolutely.
I need some better sides, right? I'm tired of having the option of French fries, tater tots, mashed potatoes, corn, green beans. I need you to go hard on them sides, man. In my opinion, we need to go harder on them sides. Is all I'm saying. Huh? That's all I got to say.
And the main course is overrated. Hey, I've been saying
the main course is overrated, man. That's all I'm saying. Hey, next week, we was gonna do it this week. Matter of fact, we might come back at you in a little bit, y'all. But anyways, appreciate y'all tuning in, man. This week we gonna be back for sure sometime
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday around noon.
But keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
And your ears listening for a watch party.
For a watch party, man. Because you know, Floyd Mayweather Jr. fight this weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then this whole thing. Floyd Mayweather don't want to go too hard on John Gotti.
Yeah. You know, and we got the NCAA cracking.
Oh yeah, the NCAA jumping off.
WNBA still jumping off. So hey,
and then we got one more week.
Pop up
for the NF to the L.
To the NFL, baby. It's going down. And hey, we will pick 4 lucky contestants, 4 lucky subscribers to join us in the Fantasy Football League this year. Actually 3, because we already know Trip the Ghost got one. Shout out Trip the Ghost, man. That's that guy right there, making sure we on point. But appreciate y'all joining us this week, man. We're going to keep this thing rocking. We'll see you sometime next Wednesday, sometime around noonish.
All right, we out.
Peace.
Welcome to a realm where the pulse of sports thrills and the spark of technology sizzles. Join Ronald Boleware and your charismatic host, Jay, aka Jonathan Anderson. Together, they unpack the latest in sports and technology. This is Noonish Sports and Tech.